Is Nikhil the real deal just in time for the Patriots playoff run? Mike Petraglia alongside Evan Lazar here inside Paul Brown Stadium after Nikhil Harry had a touchdown, one of two touchdown passes by Tom Brady here on Sunday afternoon in a 34-13 playoff clinching victory for the Patriots. All right, we have been clamoring all along this
Very excited
rookie
about
season.
this game for Nikhil.
Yes, and we finally saw it here on Sunday where Nikhil Harry got some valuable touches outside the red zone, and he made them pay off.
Yeah, I want to say two things about Nikhil right now. Number one,
Shoot.
Welcome to your number two receiver.
Okay.
This guy's the number two guy behind Edelman going the rest of the way. I think that what we saw here today are the flashes of what we saw a couple of games, Dallas, Kansas City, certainly last week on that one play. This guy can make plays. He's a playmaker, and you got to get him the football, and he is a better player than the guys that they have behind Edelman that were playing more earlier in the season. And right now, the Patriots need his playmaking ability. The second thing, I found out what I'm going to do with my film review on this week because I really think that this guy showed, even though the stat line wasn't gaudy, right? 4 touches, 37 yards, a touchdown. He also had a 36-yard catch down the sideline, pulled off the board by that false start by Julian Edelman.
Right.
That certainly would make the day look a lot better. But the main reason I want to give a lot of credit to Josh McDaniels. I think that today he owned up to his mistakes on Tuesday on the conference call, and he said it's on me to get Nikhil the ball more. He got Nikhil the ball more here today, and it paid off.
What about his instincts? The instincts he showed on the touchdown pass coming back toward Brady in the center of the field so Brady could step up in the pocket and find him.
Yeah, he ran a little corner route. It actually looked like he got held on the corner route at first, too, and he fought through the contact. He came back to Brady, who had good protection. It was only a 4-man rush, and the line kept him clean. He was able to kind of step up a little bit in the pocket and rifle it there to Nikhil. And that actually, if you watch the catch again, it's not an easy catch.
No.
He's going down to the ground, and Brady really rifles that ball in there, and Nikhil's able to catch it. The big body, right? The big target, the ability to box guys out, the ability to kind of get back open over the middle and really use his body to shield the defender and then use his catch radius to go down and catch that ball. Those are all the skills that we've been talking about. We saw the jet sweeps, right? The ability to run with the ball in his hands. That's something that he did all the time at Arizona State, that he's one of the best in all of college football last year doing, was running with the football. So they get the ball in his hands in some jet sweep situations as well. And it really is, outside of Edelman and James White, I think that he is probably the best offensive skill player that they have right now.
This Patriots Press Pass inside Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, brought to you by the great folks at betonline.ag. Go to betonline.ag and use that promo code CLNS50 for your 50% welcome bonus. Again, betonline.ag. Use that promo code CLNS50 for a 50% welcome bonus. All right, Nikhil Harry, we see what he can do now.
Right.
Come the playoffs, we do know that can be a different beast.
Yeah.
How much can we rely on Nikhil Harry, and how much can Tom Brady rely on the rookie receiver out of Arizona State?
Well, I don't know if you're going to see Nikhil get targeted 10 times in a playoff game anytime soon, unless he really starts to erupt here.
But it's the when, you're saying.
Right, it's the when. It's the big key spots that they can get him the ball. And it's the situations where you can give him the ball in a jet sweep. You can throw him a wide receiver screen. You can throw it just deep down the sidelines on a third down like Brady did. Yeah, it was wiped out by a false start, but that was one of the better route releases I've seen Nikhil run his entire Patriots career. Speed release, just got right off past the defensive back, right off the line of scrimmage, shows some really good explosiveness. He separated on that route, and he got over the top of the DB, and then he made the great catch at the end of it too. Those little flashes, right, of what he can do down the field, what he can do in the red zone, what he can do with the ball in his hands, even if it's only 4, 5, 6 touches a game for him, those are still going to be really opportune and really key touches for the Patriots. And if they can get that red zone production for him, that's really going to change the whole equation here for New England.
What about the impact of Julian Edelman's injury? And he's obviously fighting through. Even Tom Brady talked about it after the game. He's fighting through the shoulder and doing whatever he can to get on the field.
Honestly, I think Edelman was playing this game at maybe 50%. Just watching him run out there, watching him cut, really couldn't cut very much on that knee at all. And watching him on some of those key third down situations where you and I are both kind of sitting there in the press box saying, here comes Edelman over the middle on the crosser. Brady couldn't give him the ball. You could see that the push wasn't there, the change of direction wasn't there, the explosiveness wasn't there. And Edelman just being out there, though, it did open up other things for the rest of the people in the offense. I really do think that. So it's great to have him kind of out there sometimes as a decoy. I know a lot of Patriots fans are like, why even play him in a game like this? Why even risk it? I think that this offense is at a point where they just need him to be out there on the field as a decoy, even if he's not at 100%. So that's why I think he was in the lineup here today, and he gutted it out. I mean, I think 50% was being generous. Like, it might have been closer to 40. It was really a kind of a performance where he just was out there and just kind of gutting it out for him.
How big of a factor can N'Keal Harry be come playoff time? We want to hear your opinion and your reaction to Sunday's playoff or victory over the Cincinnati Bengals that clinched a playoff position for the New England Patriots. We want to hear your opinion in the comments section below. Be sure to leave your comments there at our CLNS Media YouTube page. Also, be sure to follow us, as always, on Twitter at Patriots CLNS. Inside Paul Brown Stadium, he's Evan Lazar. I'm Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.